Okay, this video is just going to be a quick explanation of how to convert different measures, such as yards into feet or inches into feet. The bigger idea is going to be trying to help us with converting degrees and radians and vice versa. So up top, first of all, the big thing we want to remember is in order to convert yards into feet, we just need a conversion rate. So knowing that there are 3 feet in a yard. Now the question is, do I divide by the 3? Do I multiply by the 3? So if we set it up, you've got 20 yards, which means yards is on the top of the fraction. So if I multiply by 3 feet per yard, the yards on the top will cancel with that label of yards on the bottom and leave you with the only label left being feet, which means you know you're doing it right. So 20 times 3 gives you 60 feet. Same idea, if you want to go from inches to feet, we're going to set up that 503 inches, divide our inches away, introducing feet on the top, and 503 divided by 12 is 41.917 feet. Let's do the same thing for degrees to radians. So if you have 3 different degree measures down here, 90, 260, and negative 320, all we need to know is one easy conversion rate, there's lots of them out there, but an easy one, is that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. So let's go ahead and take that conversion rate, and we're going to multiply by that each time that we want to convert these degree measures. So we're just going to multiply 90 degrees by pi radians over 180 degrees, essentially again canceling off our degrees, and 90 divided by 180 is 1/2. So leaving it in terms of pi, we can say that we end up with pi on the top, and 90 over 180 becomes 2 in the denominator, and we know that pi over 2 radians is equal to 90 degrees. Go ahead and pause the video now, try multiplying out the other two, 260 divided by 180, and negative 320 divided by 180, both also in terms of pi, and see what you get. Alright, hopefully you got the same answers that I did. When you did the multiplying, reduce them down a little bit. You'll notice you get 13 over 9, so 13 pi over 9 is your final answer. Same thing as 260 degrees. And negative 320 degrees will be converted into negative 16 pi over 9. To go back the other direction, to go from radians to degrees, notice we've got 3 different radian measures here, 2 of them in terms of pi, and remember the last one just already has the pi multiplied in, so this is also in radians. Note there's no degree mark, but all 3 of them in radians. Well, in order to get rid of radians and introduce degrees, we're going to divide out pi and multiply by 180. So again, taking your conversion rates, we're going to multiply by that 3 times over, right here. And the nice part about being in terms of pi for these first 2 examples is that you're going to be able to cancel the pi's. You have pi on top and pi on the bottom. No label to cancel, because again we don't really label radians. But now all you have to do is multiply 180 by 7 and divide by 4. Or even easier, 4 divided into 180 is 45. And if you can multiply 45 degree angles pretty well, you'll figure out that 45 times 7 is 315 degrees. Or if you're familiar with the unit circle, that should be fairly familiar to you. Now, it doesn't have to be an angle from the unit circle. Again, canceling the pi's in the second example, 12 goes into 180 15 times, and you find out that's a nice 15 degrees. When you don't get to cancel the pi, you actually have to divide it in. But using your calculator, 0.6743 times 180 and divide by pi is 0.635 degrees. And you've got your 3 different degree measures equivalent to the radian measures you started with. Hope that helps you with conversions, and have a great day.